That is the umpire, Joy, just calling out who will be serving first, and it's Jacob and Susanna. Oh, and a very, very strong first point. Attacking play from Jacob proving very effective, going for the cross-court option.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, changed the mind at the last minute. Yep,
yeah.
very clever. And well controlled at that speed.
Goes for a tumble, doesn't quite connect.
Clipping the net cord. First signs of genuine power on the attack though from Jacob on the near side. First time a smash has been put down with venom, but well defended by Owen. Good serve there.
I like seeing the trust as well that he had in his partner to go back and hit it.
Yep.
That was very quickly.
Do you know what I don't like seeing? Offset strings.
Yes.
He's got a small gap in his strings.
I thought he'd broken them.
I thought he had as well. Either way, did not affect in any way the shot he tried. Oh, again the net cord. Oh,
that was wonderful change from defence to attack.
Oh,
it just
very
gets
good
right
shot.
on top of it.
That took bravery, that did that.
It did, yeah. You've got to be so on your toes in order to get on top of it.
4-all. 4-all. So currently the scorers on the sidelines are doing a better job of scoring than the umpire. Either way, 5-4 now.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
I like that he's willing to clear out in order to force a bad position before just going for it, as opposed to just trying to force the point early. Yeah.
I'd say it's an unusual tactic, but it's not. Just most people do it unintentionally rather than intentionally. Either way, at the moment the difference on the court is very much Jacob's attacking power.
Yes.
I feel.
A bit of confusion, I think that might cost them.
No, it didn't. But it must be said, a lucky shot there from Owen, but he even managed to really get that over with any positivity.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lovely defensive shot, and that one goes long. If I were not using good English, I'd say that was a properly good defensive shot. I like, it's proactive though from aiming, not quite pulling it off, but attempting to get the better angle.
That was a nice cut. I like the intention of putting it quickly into his backhand, but she was ready. Just stopped it.
You realise that's not his backhand, it's his left hand. Left-handed.
Yeah. Oh no, on this side.
Oh, okay.
And on the side.
Yeah.
The one she just reached across and cut out. If he'd have got successfully whipped
he
would have been low on his backhand.
Okay. Gotcha. Apparently the wrong person serving.
Good return. Oh, she was there for it as well, but that's what I shall leave it with.
Yes. We'll go with Oh, that was, I hesitate to say a bit lucky, but I do think that was a little bit of a lucky shot there.
Yeah, I want to see a variation in return off serve. At the moment they're playing the same two returns every time and they're starting to be anticipated.
What, taking the pace off and playing the net return?
Yeah, at the moment they're just pushing it off to one side. So if you look here, there you go, that kind of variation. Get on top of it, hit it a bit harder, caught him off guard.
That was
Can't
out.
play the gentleman. Same difference. If it works, man. I'll take anything.
So, 14 points to 8. We have the first game point opportunities for the number 1 seeds, Jacob and Susanna. First one, however, saved by Owen and Amy. 5 more game points. But it goes wide. So the first game won by the number 1 seeds, 15 points to 9. What are your comments so far?
Very, very quick pace. Like, there's not a lot of really taking the pace out. Everything's flat, everything's fast, pretty sharp angles and everything. The only things we see slower than net, and then they lift out and then the pace begins again very quickly. So I think it's flatter than what we've seen so far.
Well, Rachel Ralph has a comment for us. Rachel, what would you like to say?
I feel like Henry would be a very big fan of the number 1 seeds because they're from Gloucester. And the guy is drinking explosive. And Henry's a big advocate of explosive.
So when Rachel told us it was an irrelevant comment, she was correct. It was completely irrelevant. Either way, continuing back to the slightly more important things of the scoreline. So what do you think Owen and Amy need to do differently in this game? You already said that they should attack serve in a different manner.
Yeah, they need to vary that up. At the moment they're playing the same thing every time, and their opponents are just able to force a quick attack off it every time. And then Jacob is hitting it down hard, right? Mm-hmm. He's putting it down and is winning them points. And they're just rotating so cleanly and keeping on the attack that they can't afford to be giving this attack away so easily.
So you were suggesting they play flat play?
Yeah. Change it, put some pace on, stop them from just having their way with the attack.
And restrict the errors, naturally.
Restrict the errors,
Yeah, I'd more emphasise the flat play, I think. And they need to either take the pace off and get it below the net earlier, or they need to inject the pace but get it flatter.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 options I think they have. Avoid lifting as much as possible. Yeah. It's a fairly standard tactic, but it makes it no less valid that it's standard.
No, well, sometimes the simple things are all you need.
Especially in this age group, it's the simple things often that have the greatest effect. So that was good play there, but in the end it was played straight to the player rather than away from the player. And again, that
wonderful defence.
Good play. In fairness, though, they were lucky to finish that as well as they did when both players went for it. Could have easily been a miss hit there.
Yeah. See, this kind of play, they're stopping them from getting an attack, and then the lift comes in. Oh.
Yeah. That one needed to be wider and flatter.
Yeah. But the start of that rally is the kind of play I want to see, right? Where they had no opportunity to get on top of it.
That was a little bit of a wayward shot there from Jacob, going for an aggressive backhand smash. Oh, but a nice return. That one really is Owen's to cover. So. That was clever.
Oh, good flick. Too short. Oh no, he gets it back there. Oh, this is a rally.
Oh, excellent rally. So it was a very tactical play from Jacob and Susanna, keeping Amy at the rear court as much as possible in the weaker round the head position, and eventually when Owen managed to get into position to play the attacking play, I have 5-4. Sorry, 4-5, 4-5, yeah. That's good play there. It's very frantic looking now.
Yeah, it is.
The movement. Rather than quick, it looks frantic.
I think it's working though. Like, the pressure they're applying has stopped Jacob from attacking from good angles. Like, yes, he's still hitting down, but it's not from a comfortable spot, if you get what I mean. Well, that's pretty comfortable. But
yeah. I agree, though. I do agree. I would posit the difference has actually been the playing to the net rather than the keeping Jacob on the floor.
Yeah, that's fair. Definitely.
Because I think because they're keeping him at the net or playing more to the net, when they have the opportunity to play to the back mid-game interval, they're seizing that opportunity and going flatter because they're less likely to lift out on it, so they go flat.
What change do you think they can make to pull this back?
Jacob and Susanna,
Yeah.
I think they just need to keep doing what they were doing in the first end rather than in this end. Go for the attacking play. I think the rally they lost that was extremely long was actually tactically very well played, and that they should continue to do the longer rallies, trying to pin Amy at the back of the court, because very much so that is the weaker orientation. Nice attack though by... Oh, called out. So the score was called out. Well, it is Jacob and Susanna's call as to whether it was out or not. But it seems like they're playing a let. Because it's not 9. Either way, that was drilled.
Definitely.
Shuttle change requested and permitted by the opposition. Good lead there. Keeping their heads in front now, be it only by 1 slim point. Oh, nearly caught it. Oh, going for high power there on the short lift out. Well, the short end, anything in the air really is being punished.
This is getting intense.
Certainly a considerable amount tighter than the first game.
Perhaps nerves on that one.
I would agree. Although at least we know it's an ankle support now rather than just not wearing a sock.
A bit of confusion. Well recovered though. I love that quick change of defence to attack. We've done that a couple of times now and it's so effective.
Counter attack, yes.
Yeah. Short lift, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really pinning that attack when he had the advantage, and it's working for him. Oh. Again, the good attack, meaning 4 match point opportunities, in fact 4 tournament point opportunities. Championship, whatever you wish to call it. First one saved, as in the last game, the first game point was saved. Will it mean on the second championship point, first seed to take it? But no. You see, this is what I was about to say, is I think Jacob is starting to play or has been starting to play too many sneaky, deceptive shots. And they're starting to become predictable in their deception.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by this?
They're losing the effective simplicity of the first game where he's just attacking. He's trying to be too fancy, too much. Oh, as I say that, finishes it.
Well, it was very well defended in the end. It was a good 3 match points saved, but in the quick fire time of almost 15 minutes, the match is won.